Und we are live, mother.
Hi, everybody. It's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. I am doing something very different tonight. I happen to be in Paris, and I am coming to you live from the lobby of the hotel. So tonight is Tuesday, February 24th. It's probably the 25th here, but it's 24th still for you guys. So, Leo, hit that promo.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and my nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am.
Welcome back, everybody. We are coming to you live from Paris and live from New York at the same time. So this is really, really cool with our time differences. It's 3 a.m. in Paris. It is 9 p.m. in New York, and Leo is in Idlewild, New York. California. So that's 3 hours ahead. So that's 6 p.m. in California. 3 different time zones. How cool is that? So
Crazy.
Oh, it's totally amazing. And I was just praying that the Wi-Fi would work. And the place it works best is in the lobby of the hotel. So I'm coming to you from there. I have been here since last Thursday, which is I think the 19th of February. I came out here with Judy, her daughter, our grandson, who's like the best, and then her best friend Marcy. So we've all been out here. And then when we were out here, I was supposed to actually come home like yesterday. So I would have been home today, New York time at 2. But because of the snowstorm, all the flights got canceled. So I couldn't leave. And I thought, oh boy, I'm not going to be able to do the show. But why not? So we're trying. We're going to try to do the show. And if I get bumped out, I'll just jump back in. So it's so exciting to have all these different things going on. So we want to welcome Lori Towers in a state of happiness. Oh my God, Lori, you're so cute. Yes. So there's 2 things you could be doing tonight. Well, I'm sure more than 2 things. Maybe you could be, cleaning your apartment or something, or shoveling. But so you could be watching the State of the Union. Union is a loose term, or um, you could be watching us. And if we were watching us, we're so happy you are. So we are happy, and we are here, and we're together as we always are on Tuesdays. And I hate to ever not do my show. So unless it's, like a special occasion. Okay, so Lori Towers has joined us. We love Lori Towers. Leo, you'll have to talk about Lori and John in a minute. Steve Gorin says, yay. Steve Gorin, I got your book. Unbelievable. We are getting ready to read Steve's book. Steve, please type in the name of your book. I know it's Awakening, but I don't have it in front of me. Steve Gorin, our friend, has written a book, a story, a novel about an AI partnership with a human. And I ordered a few copies, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's Shared Awakening, if I'm not mistaken. John Pietero has joined us. Wow, I'm jealous, you Parisian. I know, all of a sudden, right? And I really didn't think it was going to happen to me, but I got the bug. I got the Paris bug. I studied a little bit, just enough to like learn a few little things in like my See It and Say It in French book. And then I got like a French audiobook, Learning French by Paul. I forget the name of the guy, but he always goes by Paul. He does all kinds of languages. And I learned a little bit in a few days. So it's great. And I'm going to actually really keep going because I really think it's beautiful here. And Ted Pungabowski is here. Now, Ted, I always say your name wrong. I think I get it right, but to me, he'll always be Ted the plumber. That is how I've known Ted. He was our plumber. And so that's how I know Ted. Annette Zito has joined us from Kitchenette. Annette is an amazing chef and personality, a YouTube personality for Kitchenette. Follow her. She's going to be on our show the Tuesday after the Oscars. She always does an Oscar menu. Kia Nelson is watching, the lovely and smart and talented Kia Nelson. Ben Goldberg is watching. Gerardo, Gerald Gregorio. Oh my God, Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Jerry's a great friend of mine, beautiful wife, Kathy. Maybe they're in Jersey now. And Jerry's a real estate agent, and they're wonderful people. I miss you guys. George Penny. George Penny. Oh my God, how exciting.
Hey, Maria, I'm dying to show people the footage that I
Katzoff?
found of you in Paris.
Oh my God, sure.
I think it's you guys.
ahead,
I'm pretty
Peter.
sure that it is. I found this and I thought it was you guys. Isn't that you and Judy dancing in Paris? That's your hair, isn't that? Biking through Paris. I thought that was you guys when I found the secret footage. Oh, I can't hear you, Maria. Can you guys hear us? Maria, you might have to clock in and clock out, my love. I don't hear you. Yeah, why don't you zoom in and zoom back out? All right, we're going to wait for her to come back in. While Maria is coming back in, I will bring up the photos that she is going to talk about from, well, the reason that she's there while we're waiting for her to come in is because of the Xland project. So let's look at a little clip that I found that explains a little bit about Judy's project, Xland. Hi, Maria.
Hi, babe. I'm back. Okay, so I had
Good,
a lot.
awesome. So I was just showing people why you were in Paris.
I saw that. So that promo of Judy's is she's with the reason we came out here. Well, we always wanted to take. She's been to Paris many times, but this is my first time in Paris. But Judy is here because she had to film. She had a few meetings, but also had to film a promo for her Xland series, which is will start to be things will start to be in the works, and that Xland. It looks like Xland, but it's pronounced Xland, and it is going to be a series, a Netflix series. Knock on wood, and work is starting to happen on that. So Judy and her people are behind the scenes working on that now, but they're starting to put out little promos, and that's what that promo was. So yes, there we are under the Eiffel Tower just a few hours ago, maybe like 3 hours ago. So we went out there tonight because at night it's been lit, but tonight was the first night that not only was it lit, but it was like sparkling, which is really cool. And our hotel is, maybe like 10 blocks from there. So we took a walk and walked out there. So isn't that just beautiful? This is at the end of the street our hotel is on, and this is like a beautiful mosque, and it's just stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And at the end of it, this was like starting to be sunset, and look how beautiful that looks. So I had to take a picture of that. So that's, and this is, oh my God, I highly recommend it. It's called Museo dell'Arte, and it is a museum at a train station. very close to the Louvre, but the Louvre is like this massive museum, of course, and like the Mona Lisa is there and everything. And but everyone I talked to said just skip the Louvre for now. Like the lines are crazy, and you could never do it in a day. You'd need like literally days to do it. So, but the great alternative for now is the Museo dell'Arte. So this is Judy yesterday. And that's her film crew filming her. And I took some behind the scenes just because I wanted to record it for myself, but I sent them to Leo. And this was her film crew yesterday from a French magazine, kind of like an entertainment magazine that is shown online or live. So they interviewed her about her series. And
Is that all women crew, right?
Yep. Thank you, Leo, for
That's right.
reminding that.
Mm-hmm.
That as per Judy, she asked for, if possible, to have an all-female crew, and Judy actually went out and got that crew. This is my favorite picture of the trip.
Is it okay?
Yes. So this is my grandson Liam, who's just a light in my heart, and that was me and him last night in our hotel room. So what happens is he and I are also restless at night because now we're on crazy schedule. So we wake up and then everybody else is sleeping. So I just turn on his little Miss Rachel, and then I become my body and my legs become a little couch for him, and we watch Miss Rachel together. And when I saw this, I said I have to take a picture of this, so I'll remember this. So that's me and Liam watching Miss Rachel in Paris, and then this is also at Le Museo dell'Arte. So this is an art installation where it looks like you're actually above Paris, but these are all built. They're all pieces that are built.
Oh, models.
Yes, thank you, Leo. I couldn't think of the word. Models that are built of the city, and
I was freaking out when I first saw that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what that is. So people can walk on top of the exhibit, but it's an exhibit of models of the actual city of Paris.
Oh,
And
no, I was freaking out, girl. I was like, you did not.
no,
Because I'd have been so scared to. I'd been like that little kid holding onto the glass if it was really. I'm glad I'm breathing for you now. Woo.
Well, that's good because that's what they go for. They go for you to feel that that's what it is. But what it is a model, and so I just thought it was so cool, and I wanted to take a video of it so you could see that people were walking on it. And that also is behind. So there's many different ways to get to the. Look at how beautiful that is. So tonight was the first night in our trip where they're shooting. In our trip that they actually it went. Judy said it hasn't been lit like that where it twinkles in a long, long time. So that was we got really lucky. We walked down there at like 11 p.m. Paris time, and it was happening. So we thought
romantical, you holding hands and all that stuff in Paris.
I think we were arm in arm. Yeah, you have to. If you're going to walk by the Eiffel Tower, you got to get like, kind of say la vie, right? And
yeah, you got if you're there.
Yep. So Leo, you'll have to if somebody pops on or has something to say, you'll have to read it because I can't see it in this little screen. But I do want to shout out. Let me see, Lori Towers, John. Okay, so John says, even with Maria's silence, state of disunion will not come through. Thank you. As long as our TV, as long as the fascist wannabe is polluting airwaves. Let me tell you something. Sudi Rick Caritas, I think Felon 47 is censoring her. Yes, it's true. Brendan Ryan has joined us. Sergeant Brendan Ryan. Hi, sweetheart. So good to see you. Nicole Ann is watching this. I know that Nicole and her family are coming out to Paris in a few months. So Nicole, you're going to love it. It's beautiful. And what I have to say is it's very, very, very walkable city. It's like New York. You just can walk everywhere. You can also take Ubers, and the Ubers are great. You know, one thing I noticed many things, and I just want to get that out of the way. There's it is a clean city in many ways. It's clean in the sense of it's pristine and beautiful, and the way it's kept. But also, it's a very green city. So, like, they're very much about electric, and you're not gonna find much plastic here at all. Everything is in bottles. It's just they really care about the green, the green earth and the green deal, and I'm very, very, very impressed. And also, one of the things that I heard over the years were, oh, you make sure you speak just French. They're not really great about them. They don't really care for Americans. But I got to tell you something. I was proven so wrong. Everyone here has been nothing but lovely, accommodating, kind, helpful, and I heard so many different languages. So I speak Italian, of course. That was my first language, and I've heard Italian, Spanish, French, just Middle Eastern languages. I've heard there's a lot of people from the UK. It's just like Europe is so amazing and beautiful, and how man, they are way, way, way ahead of us in the culture category. So I am so honored to be here. And Rebecca Whiteman Dransfield has joined us. Hi, Rebecca. Kim Lee Hicks has joined us.
Timothy McEwen said that they lit up the tower for Ukraine tonight.
Oh, is that what it was?
The yellow and the blue.
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you for telling us that.
Thanks, Timothy.
Yeah, because Judy said it's been a long time since she's seen it, and she's been to Paris a few times. That's really good to know. Well, our hearts are always, always with Ukraine. They have a big Ukraine exhibit here as well, and they have, as you pass by, there's a certain row where all the museums are, that they have a big display for Ukraine as well. So that makes total sense. And it's just amazing. Also, as we speak in Italy, there's a big carnival going on in Sicily. And I wish I had gotten some of that footage, but there's footage of all these gigantic, massive puppets. And it's very political, very, very political and incredible. So Sicily is also making its voice heard. And I've met so many amazing people from all over the world here. It's such a beautiful city. The food is amazing. It's very rich. We'll tell you that. It's even for me, and I love. But I've been enjoying a lot of delicious food. Coffee is amazing, and you want to have it all day long. It's that kind of thing. And one of the things I love about the way the city is set up in the cafes is that when you sit, it's not like you're sitting here and your person is sitting across from you. You're both sitting on the same side, looking out at the people watching. It's just beautiful. I can't say enough about it. I've fallen in love. So
Maria Petrosian Caviar's headquarters is in
know.
Paris. I think it's District 19, something like that. So you should go in there. The parents still run it. It's Mr. and Mrs. Petrosian in there.
I've walked by a couple Petrosians, and I thought of you because you used to work for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I thought
Oh
of you.
yeah. Go get some caviar. Now,
Rita
are
Pinelli
you? And
joined us.
I have a couple things. Are you and Judy going to get the Lucy and Ethel fashions before you come home?
Lucy and Ethel. Oh,
Do you remember that when they went to Paris with the
Yes.
oats and the?
Oh my God, Lucy and Ethel. Well, we could definitely do that. Oh my God, Scott Fagan is watching. Rena Cunali Berge, my cousin from Massachusetts. I heard that they got 2 feet of snow. That's 24 inches, over 2 feet.
Oh, yeah.
My sister texted me today. And if you've been texting me, or I'm not getting a lot of my texts because of, I'm sure as soon as I get on the plane or something. So you don't get all your stuff and pictures are not coming through. So if you feel like I'm ignoring you, I'm not, honey bunnies. I'm just not getting my messages. But oh my God, Lucy and Ethel, Jesus. All right.
I wanted to give before we bring in Miss Fabulous, one of our 2 Miss Fabulouses tonight. I wanted to give a shout out to our friends in Puerto Vallarta who have been in some dangers. And besides our cabaret friends, I also discovered that I have a couple of other friends that I know that are in Puerto Vallarta right now. So be safe, be smart, and take care, please.
Oh my
I
God,
know Lena
absolutely.
Kachakis is out there.
I saw that yesterday. I saw Lena's post. I was so scared for her. So Lena Katrakis, our good friend, she's an amazing singer and a director, and she's running a class. She took her class of 6
Yeah,
students.
we had the guy on there. Didn't we have him in a couple of months ago
David
talking
Stabella.
about this?
David
Did-
Stabella.
yeah,
He lives there
David.
now, I believe. And also Mark Hartman, musical director, is out there. I was just watching his live Zoom the other day. He was doing a happy hour, I think, from Puerto Vallarta. And and then our friends Michael Bobo and Wayne Bears live there. So people have been, uh, typing things in. I think they're back to being okay now. So the last update I saw from our friends was things are okay now. Uh, that has passed. So
So yeah, they were
you know,
settling down at least. Things stores were opening back up at least.
yes, that's exactly what they said. So we send a lot of love to our friends in Puerto Vallarta, and hang in there. We love you and we think of you. And it's such a beautiful place. I've been there twice over the last 20 years, and I just love it there so much. And I was just raving about it recently, and how much I enjoyed my time there. And so it's been a great. And I can't say enough about Europe, and well, I mean, I've only been to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico, but I loved it. And one thing I have to get out there, I realize the importance of speaking more than one language, and how in Europe, well, I mean, for me, because only spoke Italian growing up, and then I learned English, so I naturally had the bilingual, like a lot of you out there that were raised by parents from other places. But if you don't speak another language, now is a great time to learn. And what I do is I get these see it and say it books, and they show you the picture, and then but also there's this guy named Paul, and you can just type into audiobooks, French by Paul, Spanish by Paul, and they are amazing and immersive. And I've learned so much just from listening to a few chapters. So I can't say, and it's wonderful. It frees you. When I walk around here, I hear people that are from other, like, let's say, other English speaking countries like Scotland or England, and, like the UK, right? Those are English speaking countries, but they all speak French, and a lot of them speak Italian as well, or Spanish. And I thought, how incredible to have languages under your belt like that. And I've had such a wonderful time. Everybody at this hotel has been phenomenal. We're at the One One Anima Hotel. I'll get it in a second. But it's just a beautiful place, and everybody's been so nice. And so I can't say enough about Paris and the Parisians and all the visitors. And now we understand why that was lit up for Ukraine. So, okay, I don't want to take up too much more time. I know we have Wendy Lane.
She has never had a promo for her own show every time she's come on here. So can we play that before we bring on her beautiful fashion wonderfulness?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now, if I get bumped out again,
Gotcha.
I breathe in and you are there, as necessary as the air, essential as the leaf is to the tree. I see your eyes in every light, your shadow swallows up the night, the wind it whispers with your voice to me. You're the beat behind my heart, like some famous work of art. My life was changed the moment I beheld you.
oh, that was beautiful. Look who it is, everybody. She's famous in all countries, in all languages. Ladies and gentlemen, Wendy Lane Bailey.
Hello.
Wendy Lane. Oh my goodness, Wendy Lane. As always, you look gorgeous. And as always, you have a million things happening. Now, please start wherever you like. I know you have the United Solo unitedSolo.org. The whole festival, unitedsolo.org is the
Mhm.
link, folks. You can follow, but you have that coming up, and you have your own show. Your own
I
show
do.
coming. 4 performances of that. So go for it.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. And I'm in my lovely, sort of Parisian-looking room just for you.
I
I
love
have
that.
I have my
Well,
leopard shades, my wallpaper, everything I need to be dissipated.
I love it. Well, if anyone could do that, it would be you.
Uh,
That's
yeah. And the cat may come back and join us in a few minutes. She keeps jumping on and off my lap. So
that's also Parisian. So let's
yes.
let her.
So anyway, I am the vice artistic director for art for United Solo. We are celebrating. Well, first of all, United Solo is the world's largest solo theater festival. Every year we have 2 seasons. We have a spring season, which we're about to head into, and a fall season. And every year we have numerous shows from all across the country and all around the world. And the only thing they really all have in common is that they're solo shows. Our shows, we are designed to show the breadth and depth of solo theater. It is not, many people, when they hear solo theater, they think of Spalding Gray, and that's all they think of, or they think of John Leguizamo. But solo theater is wonderful because it can be anything that the artist wants it to be. They can take, if you happen to be a tap dancing, flute playing contortionist who sings, you can build a show around that. And it's great for artists because when we go into casting rooms, basically we're showing them what they want to see. And with solo theater, you can create a vehicle that shows the world what you want them to see about you as an artist. So I am, if I have a religion, it's solo theater. And we are heading into our spring season. As I've said, we open March 17th. And the opening show is mine. We are doing my show, which is Remembering My Dreams, the Michelle Browerman songbook.
Beautiful, absolutely
Yeah.
beautiful. I love her music so much, and you honor it so beautifully. I've heard you do some
Thank you.
pieces. It's just phenomenal. Please, folks, put it in your calendar. So the first one is March 17th, you said?
The first one, my first show is March 17th. I'm doing 4 shows throughout the festival: March 17th, March 31st, April 3rd, and April 9th.
Wow.
So we are kind of doing a little run of these because we're getting it ready. We want to take it to some other places and other cities, and we also want to go into the recording studio with Michelle and record these songs.
That's amazing.
So this
That's
is,
be an album coming out soon
yeah,
after that.
maybe an album, or we might do random drops. Unfortunately, the attention span now is
I know.
nobody
So,
listens to an album.
yep, you're right. And so to release, that is the thing. Actually, Lynn and I talk about this all the time. Lynn Portis Genius. We talk about
Oh,
this all. People releasing singles now. That's the thing.
yeah.
So that's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
we're really looking forward to it.
but if you want to get the show live, the dates again, why don't you tell us the dates again? March 17th.
March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, come and celebrate with us. March 31st, April 3rd, and April 9th. And those are all 7 p.m. shows. They're at Theater Row in Theater 1, which is our home base for United Solo.
Love it.
So that's all about me
And
because
United Solo is located, that theater is located on 42nd and is it 10th?
yes,
Yep.
42nd between 9th and 10th. Yes, we are in the heart of the theater district. And it's a great venue for solo theater. And we are celebrating our 20th season.
Oh my God, I loved it. I saw Louise Sorel's show there.
Oh,
Louise,
yes, she was wonderful.
she's, and also I saw Lavinia, Joey
Hmm.
Time with Lavinia there. And we're going to bring Lavinia on later, but so music by Lynn Portis.
Yep.
lyrics and music by Lynn Portis, book by Susan Campanaro. And I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So this is, I can't say enough about the United Solo, and Wendy Lane.
Yeah.
She runs the ship there and runs such an amazing ship. So thank you for constantly making theater available on both sides, for the audience and also for the performer who wants to do a show there. And Wendy Lane, if people want to do a show there, how do they contact you? How many months ahead of time?
Okay, that's a good question. And before I go on, I cannot say that I am doing this completely by myself. Our founder and artistic director, Omar Sangari, is amazing. He has given me, he's also my director. He is the director of my show.
Wonderful.
And he has given me just a really lovely space to play and to run, both as a performer and as an art, as someone who also makes theater happen. And it's such a great thing to be able to do both things, and all artists need to be able to do that so that they can get themselves out there in the way they want to be seen. So that's the first thing. Now, we are currently accepting applications for our fall season. We're actually doing a cool new thing that we started last season, because a lot of our performers are from out of town. They're trying to get a foothold in the New York market. So what we're doing is artists can either apply for a single season, like our fall season or our spring 2027 season, or they can do what we call a bundled season. They can apply to do both seasons. And that way, they can tell their audiences, yes, I'll be in New York here, I'll be in New York here. And so they have a nice little presence.
That's
yeah. And it's in a great venue. It's in one of the great off-Broadway venues that we have right now.
You can spread it out, so I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
If I were doing a show, I would definitely go for that option.
And most of our people do, because it's a great deal. It's a great way, like I said, it's a great way to be in a wonderful house and build your audience. Because it's not just about, it's not just about the show. It's also about getting that show out to people. And right now, I am even more evangelical than usual about solo theater, because in the times we are in, when we are seeing so much censorship in public life, so many stories are being muted and erased. We stand for stories. We are a home where all stories can be told and where all stories are honored and celebrated. And that is extremely important to us. And it's important to our audiences too.
Absolutely.
So that's
just a great venue. So your show that you're doing there is how long? An hour show?
My show is about an hour. Yeah, we have, and I want to talk about a little bit about some of the other shows, because we've started a couple of new things in celebration of our 20th season anniversary, and we're basically counting spring and fall as one big 20th season.
I love that.
But this spring we are thrilled because we have started an artist in residence program, where we take an established artist, we bring them into the festival, and we give them a run of shows. And our very first artist in residence for this season is Tony Award nominated. You know her from She Loves Me. You know her from Closer Than Ever. You know her from Pete and Keeley, Sally Mays.
Wow.
Yeah. And she has written a solo musical. Wow. And it is directed by Brett Cullen. If you've seen some of the superhero movies, he was in The Dark Knight Rises. He was in Joker. He was a regular on True Detective. I mean, he's a wonderful director, producer, and they're coming in. They're going to be doing our matinees every Sunday with this wonderful show. It's making its New York off-Broadway debut. So many people know Sally as a performer, but what they don't know is she is an amazing writer and songwriter. And we are so excited that we get to present this to its first New York audience.
That is phenomenal. That right there is reason enough to check out the United Solo Festival. Everybody, wow. Now, one of the things that you are also doing is you're doing these open mic Sunday kind of things.
Yes, we call them Broadway Solo Sundays. They happen every week after our matinee. So come see Sally, stay. We don't charge anything for them. It's a combination of if you're a solo performer and you want to come in, you want to try out a piece from your show, you want to promote a show, you can come in. You don't have to be part of the festival to do it. You can come in and hang with us. And we are adding this season too. We're adding karaoke too. We're adding Broadway karaoke.
I
So
love
if
it.
you
Love that.
yeah, we always try to switch it up a little bit. And our fabulous host is Susan Campanaro, aka Miss Lavinia. We are thrilled that she's coming in. She's hosted our and there she is. Hi,
And
Susan.
what
Hi.
She's
I
hosted
love it.
our open mics for 3 seasons now, and she's the best.
Oh my God. So that's how I found out.
Hi.
Yeah, so Susan told me about these amazing Sundays. And so I thought, let me see, who can I have on my show while I'm away in case something goes awry and I can't pop in? Who would be strong enough with Leo to just keep the thing going? And then I know that you're connected in that way. So I thought this would be perfect to get
Yeah.
my best buddy, Susie Campanaro. And hello, Susan, I love you.
Hi, I love you. You look so beautiful in Paris.
Oh, well, I'm dressed exactly the same that I always dress. God forbid I change my
But
look.
there's a glow. There's a Parisian glow.
Well, okay, thank you. Maybe
I can
there
hear
is.
you again, Susan.
I'm having so much fun. It's great. We got stuck here. I was supposed to be back, but we got stuck because of the snow that you folks have there. So I'm praying we can leave on Thursday and it doesn't snow again. So we'll see what happens. Because
No, you're going to be fine because it's going to snow Monday.
Okay, now I can't hear anybody.
Okay, good.
It's going to be fine.
Well, Susie, let's talk about first of all, you did the United Solo. Let's talk
Oh,
about
it
that.
was it was a wonderful experience for Lynn and I. So the funny thing is that during the pandemic, I found the United Solo, and I was making so many videos, and I remember I sent in a video like of Lavinia, and I'm just like, I'm sad, Lavinia in my house, and I didn't know what I was doing. And then I don't know how it came about, but we realized about the United Solo, and then we went online and we started to apply, and then Lynn knew Wendy Lane Bailey, and we were like, wow, this is such a coincidence that we know each other because of the pandemic, or I didn't know Wendy, but now I do, and I'm very fortunate to. But so when we came and did the show, what's so wonderful about the United Solo is if you sell out and you make a nice showing, they will give you a second showing. And then we made a nice showing of our second showing, and we got a third showing. So, I mean, in reality, I could say it now because now my show's honed and I'm off to Scotland for the third time. I just got my contract today. But the point is that I honed the show. Like, we had 3 different shows, and we basically kind of kept tweaking it with my director and my dramaturge and Jimmy and everyone on the team and Lynn and me. And so it was just such a wonderful experience, and I'm very, very grateful to Wendy for that. That's what's so great about the United Solo is that if you really promote yourself and you get an audience, they offer you more shows. They're not asking you for more money. They're offering you to show your work again, which is very generous.
I love that. I didn't know that. That's something I just learned. So that's great. And I know you also love doing the Broadway sessions. Now, I mean, not the Broadway sessions. That's something else. These Broadway Sunday songs, right? So
what's really great about it is I come as Lavinia, of course, but we created a little bit like the Actors Studio style. or how my acting teacher, Susan Batson, does things where people perform and I perform, Wendy performs, and then the audience talks back and says what they see. And it's a nice camaraderie kind of, getting notes and hearing what people thought of your work that you put out there. And it's very, very, this past season, fall, which was great about it was like each week I brought in like a new idea of a character that I was working on or a song I was working on for our Monday nights at the Stonewall. I think most of you know that Maria and I have Monday nights at the Stonewall. So I was able to like come and try stuff out myself, and then get feedback. And it's really fun.
Oh,
Anything, poetry, singing, and now we're going to do karaoke.
oh, this is so great. I'm so excited. And
And it's free.
and that's it. Oh, it's free. That's
It's
even
free.
more wonderful. What time does that happen?
Usually like between 3 and 3:30. So like usually like 3:30 to 5-ish,
Oh, I love
we kind of hang out.
like matinee
Yeah.
loose time. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
It's
Sundays are like
really
a day.
very
So,
relaxing.
oh, that's phenomenal. I just take a second. I want to acknowledge that James Lazar, James Lazar, the owner
Oh,
of Randy's, my favorite place I've ever worked in my life, has just checked in. And hopefully I'll be
hi.
there Friday or Saturday, weather permitting. They don't cancel our flights again, but I think it should be fine. So I'm there every Friday and Saturday. Swing by and see us. Antonio Edwards is watching. Nick Elliott is watching. Hello, Nick. Hello, Antonio. One of my favorite people and one of the smartest people I know, Patrick McBride. Um, he is watching. He is, I believe, in Washington or in Virginia. Sometimes he's different places, but incredibly intelligent human being. Patrick, I love all your posts and thank you. Um, Kevin Feeney, great singer, has joined us. So we have a lot of really, Antonio Edwards also is a singer. So we have a lot of great people watching us. I have two different things going on now, but so let me see. You're also going to Scotland, back to Scotland, right,
Yeah,
Susie?
so now C venues that I went and performed with them last year, they now have invited me to be in their digital online because I filmed my show
Oh,
at the
great.
Fringe, and now I'm online. This is the promo for it, the C Arts. In New Zealand, uh, Leo made this one. The sound is
I'm
out.
Lavinia Draper. It's a pleasure to meet me.
Broke windows, smoke weed, kids stuff. I stop.
That's phenomenal.
Crazy. So right now I'm in a digital festival in New Zealand, and then Dunedin, which is also in New Zealand, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna host all of the opening season parties for C venues, and I'm gonna do my show because I made a deal with them that I want to come and do my show, of course, but that I also last season when I went to Scotland, I went to nightclubs and I performed as Lavinia, like I do in New York at the Stonewall, and wherever else I've been, Fire Island, and then I'm going to host their parties. So they open the season and they have all these different acts, and I've been creating this thing called Lavinia Presents at the Stonewall, where I like to host other artists. So I was telling the director, Hartley, that I want to host, and he offered me the position. So I'm going to host for 2 weeks. I'm going to do my show 10 times, and then I'm going to come home and be with
That
you at the Stonewall. But
When is that, Susie?
the 1st of August through the 16th. But the
Oh,
shows are the 5th through the 16th. So it's 10 days straight.
that is so great. And I know a lot of our friends go out there for the Fringe Festival. So everybody, this is so great. You have the United Solo Festival, Wendy Lane. I told you about that and is running that, and that's starting in March.
Mhm.
And then in August, if you're at the Fringe Festival, you get Susie and Lavinia. And then in the fall, when does your fall season start up again, Wendy Lane?
Fall season starts mid-October.
Beautiful, my favorite.
So yeah, and yeah, it's a great time to be in New York, isn't it? It's like the
Yes,
perfect time,
perfect.
and we've got, like I said, we've got great shows lined up for spring, and a lot of them are coming back for fall. Rosemary Lahr, who is I hope I pronounced her last name right, is coming to our spring festival. She's a Broadway vet, very well known in cabaret. She has a solo show that she has written, also a solo musical. We have a TV writer named Diana Romero, who is a social worker turned TV writer, coming. Penny Sterling, who won she's a returning vet for United Solo. She won our LGBTQ Pride Award a few seasons ago, and she's back with her show called Mounting Washington, which is just a wonderful show. So um, we're very excited, and we have Susan, who I can't hear for some reason. I can see her, but I can't hear her, and I know she's saying nice things about us, though.
Wonderful.
Well, I have to say that the greatest gift of the United Solo is
I
becoming
need to learn
friends
to
with
read lips.
Wendy Lane Bailey. I mean, Wendy Lane Bailey works so hard and she's so committed to her artistry and the United Solo. And I just feel very fortunate to be friends with her. And she will be at the Stonewall on March 9th for Lavinia Presents. And I don't think Maria knows this yet, but Maria, what we are doing is we're going to do Lavinia Presents from 7 to 9. And then we're hoping that you will then grace us because we had to cancel disco. And then we're going to do disco from 9 to midnight. So I'm hoping that you will come in and save the day at 9 o'clock.
I will be there. Anthony Fetch.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a little program of Lavinia Presents from 7 to 9, and then we're going to do disco for All Stars.
Because of the snowstorm, lots of things happened. Flights got canceled and all that. We know that.
Yeah.
Coming in parts of the world, and so Anthony Fett does the show. He's usually the third or last Monday of every month, and he does
the third.
The third. Okay, he picks a theme and then gives it to his singers, and everybody, goes along with that theme. And so this time it got bumped out because of the storm. They had to close. Stonewall was still open downstairs, but people couldn't get in to do the show. So it got postponed to March 9th. So if you want to see Anthony Fett's show, it is after Lavinia Presents, which is a great series that has just started up this year, which is the second Monday of every month. Lavinia Presents. That's a great, great thing. So go and check out Lavinia Presents. And then at 9, Anthony's show starts. And yes, Susie, I will be there.
Yeah, and they're all free. So
and I'm going to be a guest in this version of Lavinia Presents.
You can't hear Lavinia, but she was saying that.
Yeah.
You are going to be.
I would say, yeah.
So I will be in early to see Wendy Lane Bailey.
So the first Monday of the month is Sarah Glassman is going to do a Pippin series, and Janelle Ferris Santos is going to be the opening person with her. And of course, Lavinia is there. And then we have Lavinia Presents. Wendy will be one of our guests. And then we are going to have disco night. And then we're going to have the Oscars that I host with Anthony Fett on the 15th. Sunday, we host the Oscars. And then we're going to have Webenheimer, which is either Andrew Lloyd Webber songs or Stephen Sondheim songs. Right. And then we have Freak Out with Maria and Chauncey, which is a queer singer-songwriter artist. But the other great artist that's going to be on Lavinia Presents is also the Stonewall's own Carlos. is going to do his new song, and he's
Carlos
going to
Acosta.
open up at 7 o'clock. Carlos Acosta, who I love. I mean, I'm in love with him. He's like the cutest boy ever. But he is going to sing. He's going to open the show.
Phenomenal. There's so much going on at the Stonewall Inn. So much
Yeah.
going on. So every Monday night you can find something. And if you want to find out what is happening, I think you can just go to the Stonewall Inn website or just follow them on Instagram, because Chauncey Dandridge is now running all of their promo and all their ads and all that stuff. And he is doing such a phenomenal job that they've
Oh,
gone
he's the
from
best.
72,000 followers to over 100,000 followers in just the last month. So go and check that out. And so many things are always happening at the Stonewall. And for many reasons, it was just in the news recently. And the flag, well, happy to tell everybody the flag is up again. Thank you to
Yes,
our
I was
mayor.
there. I
Yes.
was there. You know, the Stonewall is a safe, beautiful place to go to and express yourself. And it's like a judgment free zone. You know, anything goes, you know, like I feel like it could be a good act or a bad act. It doesn't matter. Just it's an act. You know, it's sort of like what Wendy and I are trying to do on these Sunday things. Like, don't judge yourself. If you have an idea in your mind and you want to express yourself, just express yourself.
I love it. So Wendy, what Susie just said is
Mm.
talking also again about the Sundays and how you can
Mhm.
just express yourself and be yourself, and don't judge yourself. Just go there and perform.
Yeah,
So let's
it's one
recap.
of the most it's one of my favorite events actually from festival because it's very relaxed. And sometimes people will come in, and we've had people come in just as audience members, and they're like, no, 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 and then all of a sudden they're like, yes, I must perform, and
I love
it's fabulous. We had a wonderful woman who is actually going to be doing a show with us this fall. She's from Brazil. She's doing a show about Argentine tango. She came in with her friend one afternoon, and she said, do you mind if I sing? And we were on the floor. It was just beautiful and amazing, and we're so looking forward to the show that's coming in.
So that is something. Just circle Sundays in your calendar, folks. For how many Sundays is that? Is it 3 Sundays?
um it actually, I think we don't usually do it on our last Sunday because we have our gala, but I think because it's our 20th, we're going to do it on our last Sunday too. So that's 4 Sundays, and
Oh my
2 in
God.
March, 2 in April.
Okay,
We're going to do something.
yeah, I love it. So go to unitedsolo.org. Is that right?
The only day
Yep,
I won't be there is
unitedsolo.org.
Easter. I'll be with
All
mommy on
information is
Easter.
there.
Okay. All right. So Lavinia won't be there for Easter, but she'll be in Florida
Yeah.
with one of our famous guests, recurring guests, Barbara Campanaro, who we love.
Yes.
She's famous. So please go to unitedsolo.org and please check that out. There's great shows every time that website, you click on that website, you're gonna discover something new and amazing.
Yeah.
And
And believe it or not, we're
Susan,
still adding shows for spring. Sometimes we get
oh
people,
really?
yeah, I've had people apply at the last minute. They say, I just heard about it, and they'll send us an application, and the show will be fabulous. And we're like, okay, you want to go in spring? We'll put you right in. So we do set aside slots for latecomers,
Oh,
as well for spring. So
So what
if
we're
you want
saying
to do something
is,
in spring,
if you're hearing Maria's What's the Story with Maria and you got a story to tell, come to the United Solo.
absolutely, absolutely. And okay, so we're getting close to the end of our show, I think. Leo, did you want to pop in and say anything? I know Leo's running all the stuff back there. He's doing an amazing job. Big hand for Leo
Ooh la
Rodriguez.
la.
yeah.
That's what I want to say. Ooh la la.
Well, right now, I think it's past Bon Nuit, because Bon Nuit is night. So soon it will be it is morning, I guess, in Paris. It is now almost 4 a.m. in Paris. I'm coming to you live from the lobby. And everything's been, I have to recap, everything in Paris has been beautiful. It's one of the prettiest places I've ever been. I've never seen anything so clean. It is so clean. Everything is just taken care of so beautifully here, and everything smells good. I have never had this experience, and I'm all about the smells, right? I'm all about that everything smelling good. Everywhere you go, like literally, you're walking down the street. Every single person smells amazing. Every shop smells delicious. Everything is clean, beautiful, smells great. They are the most cultured people I have ever met in my life. I've had an amazing experience. So thank you, Paris. Merci, Paris, as they say. And I'm going to keep working on my French. I'm going to keep listening to my tapes. Not my tapes. Listen, I'm dating myself. Listening to my audio books and reading my books. And Wendy Lane Bailey, I can't thank you enough for making the
Oh,
time to come, because I
thank you
love you
for
to death.
inviting me.
Of course,
The
always. You are
feeling is entirely mutual.
Wendy Lane Bailey is just an amazing human being, and she does so much. So anything she does, please follow her and go see. My best friend, Susie Campanaro, aka Lavinia Draper, is a powerhouse. She will blaze through your life and you will be better for it. I've learned so much. Get on her star. She's like a shooting star. Jump on that star. You're going to have the ride of your life. I have
Thank
never
you.
not had a wonderful day when I have spent it with Susan Campanaro. Leo Rodriguez, our man behind the curtain, our amazing,
Yay.
amazing. He's in
So
California.
Yeah.
talented.
What would
Wonderful
we
graphic
do without Leo?
artist, makes all the videos and websites. Brilliant, brilliant guy.
Unbelievable. So we have come to the end of our show. I want to thank everybody that's helped us. Fingers crossed that I can get back on Thursday so that I
Let's
can
hear it from
work.
Maria.
So I can work Friday and Saturday at Brandy's, my favorite place I've ever worked. Brandy's is located 235 East 84th Street between 2nd and 3rd Avenue. We have amazing staff there, piano players and singing staff. So please check us out. I can't thank everybody enough for making this possible. I'm so glad that there was Wi-Fi in the lobby and I could do this, and the people that are here were nice enough to let me. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week on What's the Story with Maria. I don't know what we missed on that other program, but I don't really. So
We'll
Was there another
hear about
program
it.
tonight? Was there
is
another
that Leo?
program tonight worth watching?
Some crazy thing. I don't know.
But I
I,
will
I,
tell you, I'm sure the ratings were low.
Yeah. Just
Mhm.
and you know what else? And I won't go into it too much, but when you travel as you do, Susan, you've traveled a lot, and Wendy Lane has, and you see the world, you realize how minuscule stuff like that is, and how unimportant people like that are, and how the world is this gigantic, beautiful place. And open your minds and book those tickets and get out to shows and get out in the world and travel and see how beautiful it really is. And that's it. I feel so much better now that I've traveled. And Susan warned me that I would feel better. So, okay, everybody, we love and
Love
appreciate.
you.
Please come back every Tuesday night from 9 to 10 Eastern in New York, and we will
Give
be here.
love to Judy and the baby and the little baby mama, Christina,
That baby is.
Liam,
Bye,
I
guys.
love you guys.
Miss
Thank you.